Good morning, and thank you for joining us virtually today. I'm Commissioner Sophia Eccleston, Chair of the Florida Commission on the Status of Women. The Florida Commission on the Status of Women is a nonpartisan representative body of 22 volunteer women appointed from throughout the state by the Governor, Cabinet, Speaker of the House, and President of the Senate. Since 1991, the Commission has served the state of Florida by raising awareness of the unique needs, concerns, and achievements of women and girls through collaboration, education, and celebration. This year marks the 40th anniversary for the Florida Women's Hall of Fame. So today, I am proud that we are here to celebrate some amazing women by announcing the top 10 women chosen by the Commission as finalists to be considered by Governor Ron DeSantis for induction in the 2022 Florida Women's Hall of Fame. It is now my extreme pleasure to introduce Commissioner Laura Day, Chair of the Florida Women's Hall of Fame, who will announce the finalists. Commissioner Day.
Thank you, Commissioner Eccleston. Since 1982, the Hall of Fame has recognized and honored women who, through their works and lives, have made significant contributions to the improvement of life for women and girls, which has also improved the lives for all citizens of the state of Florida. The selection process is very methodical. Each year, the Commission calls on the public for nominations to the Florida Women's Hall of Fame. Each extraordinary finalist was nominated by someone in the public. This year, we received nearly 60 nominations from every corner of the state. From these nominations, the Commission selects 10 nominees. Those 10 nominees are forwarded to Governor Ron DeSantis, who will select up to 3 inductees for 2022 to be forever recognized in the rotunda of the Florida Capitol. While there can only be 3 women ultimately chosen to be inducted this year, it is truly an honor to be nominated and among the top 10 finalists. This year, the Florida Commission on the Status of Women selected the following 10 finalists who exemplify the great diversity of women's contributions to Florida. Here they are in alphabetical order. Florence Alexander, PhD of Longwood, is an accomplished author and president of Ebon Research Systems, a management consulting firm she started in 1970. Dr. Alexander made Florida history and became a role model for all women when she became the first African American woman to serve as a Florida elector in 1985. Pam Bondi, a Tampa native, was elected to serve Attorney General in November of 2010 and served as the 37th Attorney General for 2 terms. Bondi was the first female Attorney General and has dedicated the bulk of her career to public service. Pat Frank of Tampa has made an indelible imprint on Florida's quality of life as a courageous, innovative policymaker and executive whose storied career in public office spans nearly 50 years. She made significant impacts on many trailblazing issues, including desegregation and public education. Nancy Hogshead-Makar of Jacksonville is an Olympic champion, civil rights lawyer, and the founder and CEO of Champion Women, a Florida nonprofit providing legal advocacy for girls and women in sports. At the 1984 Olympics, she won 3 gold medals and 1 silver and was the most decorated swimmer at the Games. Hogshead-Makar has been instrumental in advancing women and girls' athletics opportunity and protecting the safety of women athletes through the development and enforcement of Title IX. Mayman Jennings, formerly of Brooksville, was a powerful political player in Florida, not only as First Lady to Governor William Sherman Jennings, but she also through her own legislative and efforts through her lifetime. She helped lobby for the establishment of a state board of forestry, today known as Florida Forestry Services, and was instrumental in founding of the Florida League of Women Voters. Senator Arthenia Joyner, Lakeland born and Tampa raised, has had a distinguished career in law and politics. Joyner became the first Black woman to practice law in Hillsborough and Polk counties. She remains the longest practicing Black woman lawyer in Florida and was the first Black woman elected Florida Senate Minority Leader. Dr. Susan MacManus of Tampa is a recently retired distinguished university professor of public administration and political science from the University of South Florida. She is still the most widely and highly respected observer of Florida politics. For the better part of 2 decades, she has been Florida's most quoted political scientist, usually the first person called by national and local news operations for information and perspective on Florida politics. Senator Kathleen Passidomo of Naples has been involved in both local and statewide initiatives where she seeks the best interest of citizens of Florida. She was elected to the Florida Senate in November of 2016 and will serve as the 3rd female Florida Senate president in 2023. Lilly Pulitzer of Palm Beach was one of the earliest female entrepreneurs in the fashion industry. Lilly was a creative and savvy businesswoman, one of the few American entrepreneurs of the 1960s. Her company grew and grew, and Pulitzer's name became recognizable as her signature prints. While the company has changed over the years as it was bought and sold again, the styles are still as recognizable as ever, which is just how Pulitzer designed it. Audrey Schiebler of Gainesville was a tireless advocate for the children of Florida. She was a founding member of the Alachua County Council on Child Abuse, and for 20 years, she acted as vice chair of the Ounce of Prevention Fund of Florida. Through her lobbying efforts, the state of Florida created the Guardian Ad Litem program. Thank you for joining us to celebrate these trailblazing women. We believe the Commission is stronger when all Floridians get involved. There is no greater time than now to educate yourself on the issues impacting the status of women by attending our forums such as our annual Lead Summit, collaborating with other organizations that support women's causes, and celebrating the contributions of women who have dared to make a difference. Thank you and have a wonderful day.